This is how to demo the H18 from SIG Sensor Intelligence, specifically the HL18, which is the retroreflective version of that product. First things I like to talk about with the customer is that the H18 has the light signal strength bar, which I'll talk about in a second, which helps with alignment and also tells you if the lens is dirty and needs clean. Comes in with standard M18 mounting, which is pretty typical in North America. And in addition, it has 1-inch standard mounting there too, so you can do side mounting. Also, this is made in Minneapolis, so it's an American-made product. For demoing this, you're going to plug this directly into the battery pack, and then you will take your stand and put your reflector directly onto the stand itself and put it out at least a foot is fine, doesn't really matter. And you're going to aim it right at that. The first thing I like to demonstrate is that signal strength bar, and really where this comes into play is around alignment. Specifically, if you're getting kind of far away from a target, it can be hard to know if you're very well aligned with the reflector, which can impact the performance of the sensor. So as I begin to turn this, you start to see the signal strength bar begins to go down. It's showing you that less signal is coming back to the sensor, which can impede performance, and it gives you that flashing light telling you something is wrong. Eventually, it just doesn't work. So this will help you make sure you are fully aligned with the sensor, which can help save time. In addition, if your sensor's face is getting dirty, the lens is getting dirty, it'll begin to flash. And the way you can show this to a customer is I just take my finger and kind of put it over the side. And as you begin to more and more obstruct the sensor, mimicking the sensor being dirty, it's showing that less and less light is making it back to the sensor and eventually giving you that signal right there. When it comes to demonstrating product, you can just take your cardboard paper right here and slide it right in front of the sensor. As soon as that beam is broken, it's going to give you an output signal, as you see right there. Now it's not detecting anything, which would trigger an output signal. One of the other questions that gets asked a lot about retroreflective sensors is, what if the product is wrapped in some sort of clear material, like a stretch wrap? Well, you can take your clear material demo right here, slide it just right over the top of your other product, so this black sheet, and demonstrate no problems at all. If the product is wrapped, this kind of simulates that. It's going to detect everything just fine. Lastly, you can also take your metal plate, question that gets brought up about reflective items. This right here is pretty reflective. You can slide it right in front. It's going to detect it just fine, no issues. The reality is the lens is polarized, and then the reflector is also polarized, so reflecting against an object that is not also polarized will result in an output signal, and that is the H18.